Ensembl has a fantastic tool called BioMart that allows to easily download all the data from Ensembl. So it's available as a web interface, as you can see here, but you can also access BioMart in R. There is a package called BioMart. It's a bioconductor package that you can install, and that will allow you to access the Ensembl data from within R. In this tutorial, I will explain the web interface. So if you want to retrieve data from Ensembl, there are 3 steps that you should take. And in the first step, you should tell him which Ensembl database you want to access. So you click Choose Database, and for almost all queries, you need to access the genes database. The data in Ensembl is ordered according to species, so you have to tell him your organism of interest. Let's go for human genes in this case. So basically what we did here is we told him which Ensembl data I want to access. In the next step, we are going to set filters, and filters specify the data that I have at this moment. So typically you do have data. For instance, let's assume that we have Ensembl IDs for a list of genes, and for this list of genes we want to retrieve the corresponding gene symbols. The filter that you need for that is here. You expand the gene section and you tell him, hey, my input is a list of reference IDs. So what do I have? Well, I have Ensembl gene IDs. As you can see, there is a wide variety of IDs that you can use as input. It doesn't need to be Ensembl gene IDs. You can also use Ensembl transcript or Ensembl protein IDs. You can work with gene names. You can work with gene symbols, and UniProt IDs are also supported. Well, as you can see, there is a long list of IDs that you can use as input. Now, we have Ensembl IDs, so I'm going to keep the selection at gene stable IDs. And then you can paste the Ensembl IDs of your list of genes here, or you can upload a file that contains the Ensembl IDs of your list of genes. So I'm going to paste them. So what I have done here is I told BioMart, hey, these are the genes that I'm interested in. For these genes, I want to retrieve data from Ensembl. In the third step, you're going to set the attributes, and the attributes specify what you want to retrieve. So let's click Attributes. So there's an enormous amount of data that you can retrieve from Ensembl. I will just give one example, but on the e-learning system you can find links to Ensembl and BioMart tutorials and videos that will explain all the different data that you can download from Ensembl. For my list of genes, I want to retrieve the gene symbols. You can find the gene symbols under External. And when you scroll down a bit, you see here that you can ask here for the HGNC symbol. It's always worthwhile to also expand the gene section, because by default he will retrieve a lot of things from Ensembl. So I don't want the transcript IDs. I also do not need the gene stable ID version, so I deselect them. So what he will generate for my list of genes is a table with their Ensembl IDs in one column and the corresponding gene symbols in the second column. So, and then you click here the results button, and that will show the results for the first 10 genes in your list. So you see that indeed you have Ensembl IDs in one column and the corresponding gene symbols in the second column. If you want to store these results to your computer, you go here to the Go button, you click Go. Sometimes Ensembl IDs are linked to more than one gene symbol, so it might happen that you get doubles in this results table. If you want to remove the doubles, you can click here Unique Results Only. And then clicking Go will save a top separated value file to the Downloads folder in your computer with the results of your query.